Okay, it says waiting now. But we're good. Alright, go.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to our primetime Hennessy Performance League football game. We have the Georgia Bulldogs and the Clemson Tigers here in a top 25 matchup that should be awfully exciting. Mayhem in the booth here alongside my good friend Tiger. Tiger, what do you expect today from this rivalry game?
Well, I think you expect the guy who made the playoffs last year to show up and show why he made the playoffs, you know. He's running back with the same team. You got a guy on the other side who's transferring schools completely, going to a whole new program. You know, same conference. He knows a lot about his conference. They didn't play the Bulldogs, so I think you expect a guy like him to really show up and
Absolutely well said. We are in the Mercedes-Benz Dome here in Atlanta, so technically a neutral field game, but I would say the crowd will be pretty slanted towards the Bulldogs today. Tiger, what do you think is the key for Clemson today to pull this upset off?
Well, I think you gotta really just come out and strike early, and you gotta stay with that mentality the whole game. Georgia's going to really out-physical you in the trenches, and so, you know, it's important to get that early lead. We've seen it in the playoffs last year. Florida, you know, they come out, they strike early, but, you know, they just fall apart when that physicality aspect goes away.
The Tigers will get this season
well said. Well, here we go. Georgia has won the toss and taken the football, and we are underway here in our top 25 matchup, and bringing it out from the end zone. It's Smith, and he gets hit pretty hard at about the 22-yard line, not even the 17, and that's where we'll start this game. It is going to be the Georgia Bulldogs offense led by Carson Beck, Trevor Etienne will be the names to watch. And on first down, we hand it off, and Etienne, not much space, runs into the Tiger defense. And we are out to second down and 8. See what they dial up here. Back in the backfield. Big shift from Clemson. They get caught in it. And Etienne up the field. He's got a lead. He's got space to the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Georgia. Unbelievable play. Looked like Clemson was caught shifting. Tiger, that cannot happen. Break down what you saw on that play there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it was a bad timing there. So it looked like it was bad timing. He was trying to switch his linemen all the way around, and right as he was doing that, they snapped the ball, and they all got caught right in the middle of the field, and there was just that huge hole you saw on the left side.
Absolutely. The perfect start for the Georgia Bulldogs. The dogs are barking. They are up 7-0. Here, not even a minute into this game. Let's head down to the Georgia sideline. Let's get a quick update.
Well, we saw an amazing first drive from Georgia. Trevor Etienne looking tackles, and he's pretty elusive, but Clemson now needs to respond. Bale's new team, transferring over from Duke, so we'll see if he can carry all this momentum to his new team against a really good Georgia team.
Absolutely, and Riley, we'll head to you real quick. The Georgia sideline, what are you hearing over there?
Hearing a very happy Miss Soaps over there, just really happy with his running back. It's gonna hope to stop Clemson on defense here.
Absolutely. Well, a injury timeout here as we're just getting a little break, and we will be back. Tiger, if you're Clemson, what is the key to this drive, to a successful drive here to open this quarter?
I think you just got to keep the ball away from them, honestly. I mean, it's just, we'll drive down the field, impose your will, show them that you're not going away. Just give yourself a little hope, you know, take that defense, give them a little bit of rest. You know, you just hope you score a touchdown here and they can get a stop back on defense.
All right, well, here we go. Clemson offense led, of course, by Cade Klubnik, not revered early in his career, trying to turn it around late. Have to watch out for Moffitt in the backfield as well. 1st and 10. Looking to the sideline, quick adjustment. And here we go. A quick pass out to the tight end, and that is Stone. And he loses the football, and it's on the ground, but he was out of bounds. Foot out of bounds on the recovery. It looked like Georgia might have a huge play, but Clemson able to avoid it. But it is a first down. Quite the play on first down there. Great execution, but ball security will be a must. Into the pistol. Here comes Klubnik. Scanning the defense, one backer high, 5 on the line. And he hands this off. It's Maffa. He's got some space down the sideline. Big spin move. He's across midfield. Tiger, do you like what you see so far?
You know, I think Stavosis really has a lot of zone coverage plays. I don't know. You just saw him out. He really falls a lot for the RPL. I've been playing him before, and it's just so easy to use those RPOs to your advantage when you guys got playing the game.
Goes down. He'll find his fullback out of the backfield here, and Clemson absolutely walking down the field. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and they are inside Georgia territory here, pretty deep inside the 35. So we'll see what.
I saw in that fumble recovery, he just picked up the ball out of bounds. You know, he had 2 feet out of bounds, didn't even try to get in bounds, just picked up with one hand. Careless mistake there from the Georgia Bulldogs.
Absolutely, they're not driving cars, but that Georgia defense still reckless, it appears. And on first down, we're going to hand this off. Maffa up to the left side, not a lot of space there. And we will see second down and 9. Get a quick update. Georgia sideline. That was a really tough play there on that first down. What's the feeling?
They're really trying to keep Clemson just in front of them right there, but they just don't want to allow the big plays like that Clemson allowed on them. So if you can keep them in front of them, slow them down, limit possessions, that's kind of your best way to go about it, stopping an offense like this.
Yes, indeed. Great report, and we saw a nice gain down the sideline there. Ball is out of the hands quick for Klubnik so far today, but this will be a big 3rd and 3. Klubnik from the shotgun. He'll hand this off, hit in the backfield, and he is drilled. And it could be decision time here. Georgia with a loss of 3 forced, and Clemson is keeping the offense on the field. Tiger, do you agree with this call?
Absolutely not. You take your 3 right here. It's 4th and 5. I mean, you can still get a stop. It's still early in the game. There's no reason to go for it, in my opinion.
Well, he's dropping back. Klubnik over the middle. He's got his man, Maffa. Did not get that by much, but he got it by enough. And Clemson's drive continues. Here we go. Split backs on first down. Maffa in motion again. Klubnik drops over the middle. He's got his man. Touchdown, Clemson. And the Tigers come roaring back. Trying to tie it up at 7. Tiger, what did you see on that play?
There was just a bust in coverage there. There was 2 guys over the middle that were completely uncovered. I don't really know. It must have been a motion misassignment or something like that. I don't know how you let that get open.
Absolutely. We are tied at 7 here. 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kickoff is only a yard in the end zone. Smith brought it out the first time. He'll bring it out the second. Cuts to the left, but again, not a lot of space. And this is the second straight drive that Georgia has started inside their own 20. Didn't deter them the first time. 2 runs and a touchdown for Georgia was all it took. We'll see if Clemson has made some defensive adjustments. Beck's got 3 to his left, back in the backfield, making adjustments. He looks, fires deep. He's got his man down the sideline or over the middle. That's number 11, Smith. A big play on first down, and Clemson's going to have to make some adjustments, Tiger. They cannot keep giving up these big plays.
You know, we see it every time that Georgia plays. It feels like they just kind of, you can't press. You can't leave these guys who are on streaks open over the middle. They got another crossing route right there over the middle to get a first down. But we've seen guys press these Georgia receivers and they burn them on the streak routes. So this is too good to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Georgia now playing with some tempo. And Clemson Brings everybody, it looks like cover 0. Play action from back. He's got his man. He's got it. What a catch. Touchdown, Georgia. It took him 2 plays. On drive number 1, it takes him 3 plays. On drive number 2. And just like that, the Bulldogs are back out in front. Tiger, what do you have to do if you're Clemson to slow this down?
Well, I think you have to just, you gotta try to run the clock here. You have to double dip at halftime. You need to just keep up with these guys and be tied going to half. You get the ball, I believe, to start the second half. And you just gotta do that. You get a chance to lead if you do that.
Absolutely. So with 32 seconds to go, Clemson with a methodical drive their first time. They'll look to continue the second. Tight end in motion here. Georgia flipping around on the line. Play action. Klubnik going to go short to Briningstone. He fumbled here last time. He'll get out of bounds for a gain of 8 this time.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the Georgia. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say we've seen a lot of, motion here early from Clemson. I think that's their game plan, is just to confuse this Georgia defense. And we're going to go down to, the Clemson sideline?
We were going to go to the Clemson sideline, but let's get a quick look at what this flag is. It's going to be illegal contact on Georgia here. Let's go to the Clemson sideline. What is the defense saying to try and make a stop here next quarter?
Well, Clemson has to do a better job picking their plays, playing conservative. They did an excellent job. It was a really risky gamble on that 4th down, but they got to have a really efficient offense to beat this team.
Absolutely. Klubnik on 1st down. They had 4 to the right, and they'll fire it to the halfback, Maffa. Klubnik 7 for 7 for 65 and a touchdown early. It has not been anything deep here, but you see Georgia pressing Tiger. You got to take advantage of this with a deep throw.
Well, if they ran it, it's going to work pretty well because look at they run man coverage, I think. They just went right with their guy and had a huge hole. They bounced it outside and then it's a 9-yard gain.
Absolutely. And questionable spin move there. Looked like it brought it from a 1st down back to 3rd and 1 here. So again, the pressure on the Tigers to convert on 3rd down, and they are going to go empty in the backfield. Klubnik, a threat with his legs, and he will run up the middle, and he'll slide down for a gain of 6.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good play call right there. I don't think he ran with the quarterback this game. He does a pretty good job. You might want to save it later in the game. It's a really big down on a 4th and 1 or 4th and goal, but that was a really nice play.
Klubnik rolling out in trouble, and he'll just throw this one away. Georgia not fooled on the play action there, and we'll head over to 2nd and 10.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion.
Tigers in about the same formation, still in the pistol here. Klubnik's going to hand this one off. Maffa outside, and he's going to get the edge up the field. And a nice gain of about 6 yards. Great job getting the edge.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Now you can open up the field. You can open up your playbook here, because I think it's 4 down territory personally. Your 42-yard line, you have a lot of offense here.
Klubnik, he sits back, get a nice throw underneath, and a 1st down. Oh, late hit out of bounds there, no flag. Looked like he was giving himself up.
Yeah, he tried to punch the ball out there, and I wonder if these Georgia defenders are trying to go kick the ball out of these Clemson, offensive players.
We'll see as Klubnik hands this off, and that is another loss of yards. And 2nd and 13, not where you want to be against this defense.
Yeah, and I think Minnesota has really adjusted to the RPOs. We've seen RPOs being run a couple of times from Tigers, and they're getting blown up because he's running man coverage now, and it's just not, the run is going nowhere.
Klubnik, he's going to look outside, rolling, had a receiver, but he's going to keep it himself. Klubnik slides down, a gain of 7. And that will bring up a huge 3rd and 5. Tiger, is this 4-down territory?
I don't know. It's really tough. It depends how many yards you get here. Personally, I'm not really sure if I'd go for it on 4th and 5, but you know, he's proved me wrong once today. I'm sure he'll do it again.
Snap it from the gun on 3rd down.
And he'll fire it. Oh, what a throw! Cade Klubnik right on the money and stiletto into the end zone. And just like that, the Tigers tie it back up. His 2nd catch, 2nd touchdown. Tiger, are you impressed with this drive and this Clemson offense?
Oh, I mean, I think they're doing a really nice job so far, but you know, it's 2 minutes left on the clock for a Georgia team that scored about 30 seconds every single time they touch the ball. So, I mean, is that our sideline reporter ripping open a bag of Lay's chips? I'm not sure, but you know.
And he'll return it.
Yeah, apologies for the audio issues as Smith this time gets it to the 18, the furthest he's been on return. Georgia might want to consider just taking it out to the 25 next time, but it certainly hasn't slowed their offense down as they come out 3 to the right. ETN flanking Carson back. Here he goes. 1st and 10, dropped back, looking over the middle. Beck rolls, looks, fires, intercepted! What a play by the Clemson defense! Oh my God, the user! Tiger, what did you see there?
I don't know. What is that even a catch? I don't even know. But the Georgia fans are absolutely. Wow, what would you like to do? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do either if I was Georgia, seeing that play from the linebacker there.
Let's look at it again here.
Play. Yeah.
And it is confirmed. Clemson ball. And this is huge with them getting the ball back like we talked about earlier, but Klubnik equally as huge for the sack on 1st down. And it's going to be 2nd and 16. What are you doing as the Clemson offense here, Tiger? What is your goal?
Well, you're running out the clock. I think that's the first and biggest thing that you have to do. You don't want Georgia to get another chance. At least get 3 points. Make it so it's at least a 4-point game going into the halftime. You want to give yourself a shot to get the lead going, you know, first drive out of the 3rd quarter.
Absolutely. So let's see here what they're going to come out in. 2-minute warning has come and gone. Georgia again with 5 on the line, 1 linebacker back. And Klubnik rolling in trouble, throws. Oh, a dangerous pass, but it's caught. The star tight end, Brining Stone, over the middle with a huge catch. And they are certainly in field goal range, I believe, here. Inside the 30 with 1:45 to go. They are in the pistol. Klubnik snaps a little errant, but he makes the play. Throw. Oh, another big catch. Brining Stone again with a fantastic catch. It's Brining Stool, I'm being told, so my apologies there.
That was an unbelievable play. You know, I'm shocked that the defender didn't pick it there. He led it all the way, and he just ran through the ball.
Klubnik drops back, throws short underneath. Oh, what a move by the fullback. Put him on skates. And that is going to bring it down. We've got 1:20 to go. 2nd down and 2. Tiger, are you surprised they're not taking a little more time off the clock here?
Yeah, they're only going to snap it here with like 20 seconds on the play clock, I think. I'm a little surprised about this.
And it is a handoff to the halfback, Maffa in Georgia, calling a timeout. You see the time of possession numbers. 9 minutes for the Clemson Tigers, only 1:45 for Georgia. You'd think that we'd have Clemson up big, but it is a 14-14 game. And 3rd and 4, Tiger, are you throwing this or are you looking to maybe keep it on the ground?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm not the coach in this situation.
And they throw it. It's caught. Timeout will be called by Georgia. And this is going to be a field goal with 1:03. That was off his back foot. A dangerous pass by the Clemson Tigers. The kick is good. And what do you think Georgia has in store here with 1 minute to go?
Well, I think you put the pressure on you with your Georgia, and I think that's what you want to see, of course. I mean, you don't you know, they only have a minute left and they're going to run it back every time for reasons unknown. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a mission accomplished for, in my opinion.
Well, we've got a 17-14 game. It's been a thriller so far. 3 safeties back for Clemson. And they'll rush 3. Looking and underneath to the halfback. That is caught. And, oh, boy, what a hit. I don't know if he got out of bounds, but he certainly got the first down there. That was a scary hit. Hopefully he's okay. He's going to come off the field for the play.
They're pressing. They were pressing. I just watched a streaking round here.
And this is intercepted! What a catch! And the Clemson Tigers defense comes up again with a huge stop. And with 37 seconds to go, they've got it in Georgia territory. That was an incredible play, Tiger. What did you see there?
These guys are superhuman athletes right now. You can see they're just making the almost unbelievable catch. There's an over-the-shoulder catch from the linebacker there. I don't know how he does it.
Might have to audition him for tight end after this game. We'll see the snap as Clemson drops back, rolling. Now throws, forced it to the tight end. It's picked off right back. And the Bulldogs take it back on one play. Tiger, what did you think about that throw?
I don't like it. You have the ball coming out of the half, and there's no reason to just. I don't think there's any reason to force that. And they gotta.
And here we go. It's a bomb. It's a touchdown. The Georgia Bulldogs change the game with a huge touchdown over the top, and they have taken the lead. Tiger, it's almost like you saw it coming.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it the first 2 drives. They scored in like 3 plays combined for those 2 drives. And I just don't understand how you can force the ball when you have the momentum on your side. There's just no reason to force that throw.
Absolutely, and this game in about 10 seconds went from Clemson in command to Georgia in the lead, and with 23 seconds to go, Tiger, are you risking running more plays, or are you taking this to the half?
I don't know if I want to run plays. I don't think you're going to go very far against the Georgia defense. I mean, they've scored on all 3 of their first drives, but they were all very slow drives. I don't think you really want to risk it here.
Klubnik has been known for making some egregious turnovers in his career. Not always the best decision maker, and it bit him on that last throw. They'll hand it off, and it looks like Georgia called a timeout there.
That was completely accidental.
And apparently an accident, but it's still a timeout nonetheless, as this ball is thrown away. And 3rd and 3, Clemson with a chance to just take it into halftime here. Only down 4, but they're going to come out 5 wide. Clemson looking deep, and he's just going to throw it underneath. There is, kept in bounds, the receiver. And that is a first down. 8 seconds to go, and we could see this one in scoring range if they run a play quick enough. Here they go. They're looking, throwing underneath again, and he's going to break it. Ball's out! The ball is out. It's recovered by Georgia. And just like that, with 1 second to go, they're going to run one more play. Carson Beck is in the shotgun. Looks like he's throwing here. Making some adjustments at the line. Beck drops back, only rushes 3 all day to throw this one. He fires it. It's going to have the distance to the end zone. It is incomplete. Receiver had a chance at it, and let's quickly get to our sidelines here. Georgia sideline first. What is the key in the second half?
I think you got to keep the Clemson offense keep those long drives. The good thing about that is those are not usually sustainable. If you can get on the third down a bunch of times, that's going to help you. And then Georgia's just got to stop those errant throws, just forcing it when you don't really need to. You have that many weapons at Georgia.
Absolutely, and Clemson, we'll go to the Clemson sideline as well. What is the key in the second half here if the Tigers are going to pull this one out?
Defense has to be a lot better. Deep Blue has gotten cooked a little bit, and you can't turn the ball over on offense. You gotta play really smart football, get minimal yards each play for Clemson.
Well, minimal yards each play was the theme of the offense there. They went 3 yards backwards on first down, and a 2nd and 13. We heard from the Georgia sideline about how they wanted to force longer third downs. They've got an opportunity here. 2nd and 13. Klubnik rolls in trouble. Needs to throw it, but he won't. Michael Williams with the sack, and 3rd and 19. Tiger, what are you dialing up on this play?
Well, I just want to point out, I think he's just rolling out of the pocket too much this year. He saw it with, Alabama and Oregon. Miller was rolling out of the pocket, and those guys are just getting out of their blocks.
Oh no, an interception for the Bulldogs. That one was definitely forced in there, and Dalen Everett with the pick. Klubnik, another costly mistake. And this Georgia offense that has been rolling when they don't turn the ball over, they get the ball inside of Clemson territory, and now they've got it inside the Clemson 10. Frazier down to the 5, and we'll see the tempo again here. Bulldogs shifting the formation around. We'll see 3 on the left, 3 on the right. And here is Beck, looks to the sideline. And a flag, looked like movement on the Clemson offensive line. When you do a lot of coordinating, forcing those guys to sit there for 30, 40 seconds, not always going to work in your favor. Etienne gets the handoff. He's backwards, trying to flip the field. Etienne outside the 20. He'll get back inside the 20. But a huge negative play, Tiger. What did you see there?
He just ran backwards, I don't know what to tell you, but this is a huge stop for this, Clemson defense. You gotta get a stop here. Like, you're doing that, you can't give up a 10-yard run on 2nd and goal for a 19-yard run.
And without wasting a beat, the Clemson defense forced back into formation here as Georgia's still on the field. Beck drops back, pressure comes, throws into the end zone, and that is an incomplete pass. Good defense and a much-needed stop for the Tigers here. They have a chance to keep it a 1-score game despite the mistakes. And it is knocked through the uprights 24-17 here. Georgia able to capitalize for points, but Clemson perhaps with a win, considering it's not a touchdown for the first time. And we've got an onside kick.
I'm a little confused.
That was...
He was ready for it, too.
Great execution by the Georgia special teams unit, or by the Clemson special teams unit, to foil the plans. And so we do see a regular kickoff. And Georgia burns a timeout, Tiger. Do you see that potentially having an impact down the road?
I think it could be. I think that's just stupid to just line up in an onside kick. Clemson hasn't shown very much so far. And you see they're shifting all into each other for some reason. Same play it happened with Georgia.
Absolutely, and Mappa with a big first down run. There was a big hole on the left side of that defense, and he took advantage. A nice carry here, also shred a tackle. And we'll see him back in the pistol here. Cade Klubnik hands this off. Maffa again to the left side. This time not as much daylight. He'll only pick up a singular yard. 2nd down and 9. Talked about not getting into third downs and long. Coming out of halftime here, Georgia with a chance to force another one.
I was Clemson, I'd be using a little bit more pre-snap motion like they were earlier in the game to see that flat right there.
Yeah, Briningstool out of the backfield. No one within about 20 yards of him when he caught that ball, and he turned it upfield for a nice gain. See if they go back to that movement. We've seen a lot out of the pistol for this Clemson offense. And now we'll see him in the shotgun, split backfield. And this is handed off up the middle for a gain of 2.
Little triple option there. We've seen some teams in the past that have gotten their running backs 3,000 yards in a single season. So, you know, I think it was triple option. They had the lead option and the running back was right behind the quarterback.
And Klubnik now using his legs, talking about running for 2,000 yards. He gets popped at the 12. Probably an unnecessary hit that he took there. But a huge run for the Tigers. They are knocking on the door.
I think that hit hurt a lot. He just nosedived into the ground. Into a Georgia player. I mean, I don't think that feels very good.
No, do not think so. And now a nice move to shut a tackle, but he'll only pick up 3. Look at the quarterback comparison, both with 2 touchdowns. Carson Beck has 5 completions to Klubnik's 17, but only 27 less yards. We'll see Klubnik now, empty backfield. Could this be a quarterback run? We'll see some motion. And now looking out, Klubnik, he's like that sideline. They have run that, and that is a fumble. They rule it on the field. It's picked up by Starks. I don't know if this is going to stand, but for the moment, it is a Georgia touchdown.
Oh no. Just right when you thought you had a chance to get back in the game, and it's just ripped away from you. You know, it happened to me this week, and you know, it's the worst feeling in the world, I think. When you have this game, you have this.
And it will stand.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, the dogs are barking. And here we go. Clemson with another costly turnover. We've seen 3 of them today, and one of them averted by a Georgia mistake. Or Georgia's got 5 takeaways this game.
Yeah.
Unless that's on the season.
I
think that's in this game. I don't think either team.
They had the fumble early, the first drive player in the game.
And triple option here, no success. That Georgia defense starting to pin their ears back. It feels like they've made some adjustments. But Clemson did have a good drive, just a terrible mistake late. And Cade Klubnik, see if they snap this, they do before the half. Klubnik fires underneath, good counter the blitz. Maffa, good move. He's going to run up the sideline, shreds a tackle. And he's got 13 in the first. Klubnik trying to lead the Tigers back as we enter the fourth quarter. Let's get a quick sideline report from the Georgia after that huge defensive touchdown. What is the feeling on that sideline entering the fourth quarter?
It's exactly what Georgia needed there, just to cause fumbles. That's what they've been known to be able to do, and being able to do that just changed this game. Now they just got to hold up against this Clemson offense and then run the ball out, run the clock out.
Absolutely, and it looks like a halfback pass here. Maffa, good move, and again you see the punch. Those Georgia defenders attacking the football.
It looked like he was trying to pass it there, but they were all covered. I don't know how Georgia knew that. You got to wonder if there's some, you know, tampering in practice, perhaps. I mean, that's just it's a great play recognition from the Bulldogs.
That is quite the accusation to make on national television, but you heard it here first, folks. And Klubnik, he's got some space down the sideline. Klubnik to the 15. And he is wrapped up at the 11. How big of a play was that?
I wonder if Georgia's containing. I don't know if they are, but it might be a good idea because we've seen him really kill his defense with his legs.
And he does a good job getting out of bounds this time. The Georgia defense has been hungry for the football, and now this is chucked underneath. Moffett gonna break a tackle. Oh, the ball's out again! It's out again! And Clemson may just have had the game taken away from them. It was Starks this time on the forced fumble. Tiger, what do you make of this?
I think the coaches really just told this Clemson team to, oh, are we going to get a challenge here? I think we are, and we are.
And we are getting a challenge.
It
feels like this is Clemson's last chance, and it's not going to be successful. Wow.
I think it was. I think this Georgia defense has been taught to fumble the ball. We've seen them try to punch out the ball so many times this game, and that was the first time it really, it was the second time actually. Really helped them in a big spot.
Absolutely, and here we go. Clemson rotating. Now they go to two high safeties. A lot of movement on this Georgia offense, and all that to hand it off. ETN, nice spin move. Put him in the washing machine with how he spun him there. And that is going to make it 2nd down and 5. Get a quick report from the... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, that was 4 players he just spun around there.
Absolutely. Got him on... Are we playing hockey? Because he just put them all on skates. Let's get a quick report from the Clemson sideline after that fumble. And we might have to wait on that because ETN's got some space. And he is almost to midfield, 6 carries, 120 yards for Trevor Etienne.
Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to.
And what a run that was. Clemson.
A good run there. Sorry, we got a new running back in the backfield.
Absolutely, number 0, and he's got a nice one. He's breaking tackles. Wow. Might want to give that guy some more playing time. Roderick Robinson with an absolute angry run there. Pulling out his inner Isaiah Pacheco, it looked like.
Yeah, I think this Clemson defense is starting to just feel it a little bit now. And they're just not being able to tackle anymore, like we saw early in the game. That's what we're talking about with the Georgia physicality aspect. They're just better right now. And, that physicality, that's how they win these games in the second half.
Absolutely, and Clemson, they don't just need to tackle, they need to force a turnover. They need something to try and get back into this game. They are on life support. We're heading into the 2-minute break. And Beck will drop back. This is an opportunity for Clemson. And it's going to be 4th down, and we should hit the 2-minute warning here. Tiger, are you going for this?
I mean, if you want to win this game for sure, absolutely, you take your field goal because it's a 3-score game in that aspect. You don't give Clemson any shot to, drive down the field, get an onside kick, and come back. But it's just really enticing, 4th and, inches. But I think the field goal unit is out here.
And here we go, Georgia, to make it a 3-score game. Like you said, Tiger would really put this game on ice. The kick is up. It is right down Broadway. And we have a 17-point game. Clemson's gonna need a miracle here. They've got 1:57 and 2 timeouts, and they're playing the dog defense. As we see the cameraman gets...
Yeah, that was personal. You wonder if he says something to him. Wow.
That was...
Oh,
wow.
That was a flop. That looked like a flop to me. I don't know about you.
Might have been. Camera's going to cut us. That's all right. Here we go. 1st and 10. 1:57 on the clock. And play action pass almost may have actually worked though. It's Brining Stool up the sideline. He is to midfield, but I don't know if that's going to be what they need to get back in this game. It's going to take a lot more than just a couple of 25-yard passes if they're going to pull this off. Motion here, Klubnik again, play action. You wonder why they're faking that down as many as they are. And that ball is, I'm not sure he was quite outside the tackle box there, but apparently the refs are not throwing the flag.
Let them play, I guess. You know, if you're Clemson, I think you're just playing for pride at this moment. Try to get close as you can. This is a top-tier Georgia team. You want to show your fans who you really are. You're not going to lay down and give up right now.
Absolutely, and Klubnik not giving up. He's back on the ground, and he's got a gain of about 15. And we've seen a lot of success from Klubnik with his legs. Are you a little surprised we may not have seen it more, or do you feel like he's just used it the right amount?
My pick. I think he's been rolling out of the pocket a lot, and at the end of the day, I'm surprised they haven't really made the adjustment if you're Georgia. Maybe they have, but he's rolling out the pocket a lot, and he's running again right here.
And Klubnik getting knocked out of the club on that one. Tried to get the first down and did not. Georgia player looked like he had some choice words for him at the end too. And Klubnik drops back under pressure, and he needs to throw that away. He does. Fourth down and 1. If you're Clemson, it looks like they're going to go for it here. 3 points would make it a 2-score game, but with 1:05 to go, looks like they are going to go for it.
I'm interested. I mean, if you're giving yourself the best chance to win,
a direct snap, Maffa. And want to be careful about him taking hits. We've seen him drop the ball a couple times today. Here we go. 1st and 10. Klubnik back short. And Maffa able to turn up field for a gain of 4. Gets out of bounds, more importantly, to stop the clock. Kate Klubnik over 300 all-purpose yards today and 2 touchdowns, but unfortunately also responsible for 2 turnovers, and his team hasn't helped him out much either. They've got another 4 combined, and that is not what they needed on that play. Clock runs, 45 seconds to go. 3rd and 5. Klubnik drops back looking. He's going to take this one with his legs to the corner. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah. Well, you did your job on this, but they're going for 2.
Going for 2 here would put them in an interesting situation if they were to make it.
I don't think it's
and Klubnik to the sideline. He'll make it. And so 34-25. We have seen Georgia show the onside. Now we'll see Clemson actually kick it. And it is rolling and recovered by... clothesline off the top rope there.
Oh, fighting, you see that.
And no flag. And it looks like Georgia's just going to put it in the victory formation, and that is going to be the ball game. Get a quick report from our sideline reporters quickly on how both teams are feeling. We'll start with Clemson.
Well, Clemson kept it close for a majority of the game, but the turnovers, just too much. You can't turn the ball over 6 times. You just can't win with all the turnovers. So, but that one fumble though, that was returned for a touchdown. That most likely could have been reviewed and overturned if he would have just simply reviewed it. But nonetheless, turnovers is what caused Clemson to drop this game.
Absolutely, and we'll head over to the Georgia sideline, the winning team. Let's take it away.
Spoke to Mason Pope recently, and he was pretty happy with how the offense played. Carson Beck threw a couple, unwarranted throws there, but you're going to have those in every game. As for defense, I feel like they did a pretty good job of slowing down Clemson. It's a good offense, so they're going to score points. You just got to, just keep doing that, honestly.
Absolutely, and you'll see the stats here. ETN 17, almost 18 yards a carry. It's just quite the game. And
did we speak to our head coach, maybe, perhaps, of the Georgia Bulldogs?
Let's see if we can get Coach Masopes. Is he with us?
Yep.
All right, Tiger, take it away.
Well, I mean, I was probably going to ask the question first, but I guess I'll go. I don't. Did you guys play Week 0? I think you did.
No, I didn't play Week 0.
All right. Well, like Week 1, you know, after a rough loss last year, like whatever it was called, out the semifinals of the championship, you get blown out by Syracuse. You come in here to you know, against Clemson, Week 1, and you make a statement game. I'd say your defense, especially. You know, how are we feeling for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I probably just spoiled my little trick because I'm streaming, but whatever, you know. I think the proof is in the pudding right here. We're feeling really good with our defense. Just 3 turnovers. We had 4 forced fumbles. We only recovered 2 of them, so we'll have to work on some recovering drills. But overall, like, really, really happy with the defense today. The offense kind of got bailed out early with that long run by Etienne, and then Carson Beck just made a hell of a throw to Arian Smith down there. But we're feeling good. I think we got a really balanced offense. And the defense today stopped a really, really good opponent. I think with how I saw Louisville play Mississippi State earlier today and how poorly Louisville played, playing Clemson today, I mean, they definitely look like the heavyweight in the ACC at the moment. If they, if Louisville takes a loss, but even if Clemson, doesn't take a loss, they can still see them in the conference championship. So, good opponent on the other sideline.
Well,
Absolutely.
Well, ACC, but. Sorry, if anyone has any questions for him, like Mayhem or Lamar, if you want
I mean,
I have a question.
Yeah,
and we do have a question here. Let's get Sideline Reporter.
So Mason, how would you say your team? How would you say Carson Beck played today? Like, and how would you describe your defense too?
I mean, you make bad decisions sometimes with Carson, and it just happens. But he can also make the throws that can win you the games, especially when you have 99 speed on the outside. And just like in real life, past Saturday, Arian Smith was wide open several times, but he just wouldn't catch the ball. Luckily today, he would catch the ball for me. So, yeah, and then the defense is just crazy, man. 4 forced fumbles. I mean, come on, 2 of them we recovered. I'm fine if we force 4 of them and recover 2 of them, right? We also got a pick. So just really, really good defense. I mean, couldn't ask for more. Once we started getting scored on, the adjustments were made, and he couldn't do anything after that.
Absolutely. Well, Doug, do we have another question?
Congratulations.
All right. Well, from us here in the booth, our fantastic Sideline Reporter, this is Mayhem alongside Tiger. It is a dog day for the Clemson Tigers. They fall behind 6 turnovers to the Georgia Bulldogs, 34-25. Your final. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week. Not sure who will be playing, but we'll see you next week. Have a good day.